Forget commercial. When these monarchs of money travel, they command airborne palaces so lavish they make royalty blush, man. We're talking interiors dripping gold and tech that'd make NASA jealous, because these titans don't just fly private, they make the damn sky itself bend to their will. Today, jet black luxury cracks open the hangar doors to rank the most insane private jet collections of black billionaires. From stealth wealth to atmospheric disturbances of pure flex, you won't believe who's got the keys to the craziest jets on this list. S tier, Oprah Winfrey, the stratospheric oracle. Oprah Winfrey, a name that just screams billions. Net worth hovering around a smooth 3.5 billion, but honestly, she probably uses $100 bills for bookmarks. Her ride, a majestic Bombardier Global Express XRS, a casual $75 million purchase before she even thought about the thread count on the Egyptian cotton sheets. This ain't just a jet, people. It's her airborne sanctuary, her flying think tank where billion-dollar ideas get birthed mid-air, probably while sipping something you can't even pronounce. While you're out here fighting for legroom, Oprah's reclining on hand-stitched Italian leather, sipping tea from her own damn garden, and deciding which country's GDP to accidentally exceed with her next book club pick. The interior? Forget private jet. Think 5-star boutique hotel that sprouted wings and a platinum Amex. We're talking custom silk carpets that cost more than your college education, a galley that could outcook a Michelin chef, and a calm suite that lets her run her empire from 40,000 feet. And the kicker? She paid cash. No leases, no timeshares. Pure, I own this sky god energy. That's ascending. S tier, no cap. S tier, Tyler Perry, the Flying Dream Factory. Next up in the god tier hangar, you already know Tyler Perry was gonna roll through with something that screams Hollywood royalty. His jet, a heavily customized Gulfstream 3, but don't let that fool you. After Tyler's touch, this thing is less a jet and more a flying movie studio worth a staggering $125 million. And that's probably a lowball. He calls it his dream mobile, where Medea probably gets her best lines written while cruising above the clouds, man. This ain't no weekend whip, nah. Perry uses this beast to literally work, cutting movie scenes and taking calls with studio heads while you're struggling with airplane Wi-Fi that can't load a GIF. Tyler's got a connection so strong, he could probably upload an entire trilogy before his Pellegrino gets warm. The inside is decked out with state-of-the-art editing suites, a Dolby Atmos screening room, because watching your own flicks in anything less is just weak, right? And enough comfort to make a presidential suite look like a motel. He once had a gospel choir rehearse on board. On a plain S tier, because he turned transport into a content creation castle in the sky. A tier, Jay-Z and Beyonce, the Carters, the monarchs of Mach speed.
Must be.
When you're literal music royalty, Jay-Z and Beyonce, the Carters don't do Ubers to the airport. They glide onto the tarmac in their own Bombardier Challenger 850 Skythrone, a cool $40 million masterpiece. And get this, word is Bey gifted it to him for Father's Day. Your dad gets a gift card. Blue Ivy's dad gets a freaking private jet. Levels, man, levels. What's inside this flying kingdom? A penthouse suite that flies, with a full living room for global takeover strategies, a kitchen that's seen more gourmet action than your favorite restaurant, and 2 bathrooms. And of course, a master bedroom with a bed so comfy it probably cures financial stress. This jet isn't about loud flash, it's that quiet. We run your entire playlist kind of money. It's a family flex, but make it billionaire. A tier because it's pure class, power, and privacy, flying above trends like they own the altitude. A tier, Michael Jordan, his airness's airborne empire. You can't talk high flyers without MJ, whose jet game is as legendary as his fadeaway. His weapon, a stunning Gulfstream G550, wrapped in iconic powder blue with that famous Jumpman logo on the tail, so you know whose airspace you're in. Price tag, around $61.5 million, and every penny screams, GOAT son. MJ soars with that same fire he brought to the court, surrounded by the plushest leather, probably conditioned with championship champagne. Rumor has it there's a full bar, a state-of-the-art entertainment system for watching his old game winners, and enough leg room for a whole NBA starting five. The registration N236MJ. Nike 23 6 ring. The guy even brands his flight path A tier, because if your jet is as iconic as your kicks, you're winning at life, period. B tier. Rihanna, the Fenty Flying Fortress, on demand. Bad gal Riri. When she's not building her Fenty empire into a multi-billion-dollar beast, she's zipping around the globe in absolute style, man. While Riri doesn't personally own a jet yet, she's a connoisseur of the high-end charter game, frequently seen on luxurious birds like the Gulfstream GIV or the ultra-long-range Gulfstream G650OR for her Fenty world tours. What puts her in B tier? It's the difference between owning the castle and having a lifetime VIP pass. But let's be real, when you're Rihanna, chartering means they probably renamed the plane the Fenty Flyer for her trip. These jets are still top of the line, kitted out with plush interiors, beds for intercontinental naps, and enough space for her glam squad and unreleased Savage X Fenty. She's flying smarter, leveraging that brand power. B tier, because she's still way above the rest, even if she ain't signing the maintenance checks on her own bird. Yet. That Fenty money is long. Hold up, hold up. You still on this list of airborne opulence without hitting that subscribe button? What are you, flying coach on the internet, man? Don't make us send a G650 to your house just to click it for you. Smash that like, drop a comment telling us whose jet you jack, and subscribe to Jet Black Luxury right now. Join the fleet before your next flight gets downgraded to a skateboard with a prayer. B tier. Robert F. Smith, the VistaJet virtuoso. Now, let's talk about a guy who moves silently but carries a big financial stick. Robert F. Smith, founder of Vista Equity Partners, casually clocking in with a net worth tickling $12 billion. You don't make that kind of bank waiting in TSA lines, bro. Smith is a heavy user and partner with VistaJet, giving him access to a global fleet of bombardiers on demand. Think Uber Black for billionaires needing to hit 3 continents in 24 hours. Why B tier? It's that fractional ownership model. He's not picking out unicorn leather for his own G650. But make no mistake, the guy is flying at the absolute pinnacle with these VistaJets kitted out as offices in the sky, insane connectivity, conference capabilities, and interiors built for closing 9-figure deals while you're still trying to open your peanut. It's less personal flash, more ultimate efficiency. B tier because it's supremely effective even if it's not a custom Smith Sky Palace. Man's too busy making billions. C tier, Diddy the parked party plane. Aight, now listen. Sean Diddy Combs, man. This dude used to be the king of sky parties with his legendary Gulfstream G4 air combs. We're talking Ciroc on tap, models on deck, and speakers so loud they probably caused turbulence. That jet wasn't just travel, it was a vibe, a flying nightclub, a bad boy monument. But here's the thing, lately, Air Combs has been grounded more than a grounded teenager due to all the legal dramas. You can't flex your multi-million-dollar jet when you're dealing with, well, you read the news, man. That beautiful bird, once a jet of celebration, is probably collecting dust. The jet itself? A tier. Current usability and the predicament? C tier. Sad to see a sky god with clipped wings. C tier. Kanye West, the ghost of hangers past. Yeezy man, Kanye West had an iconic moment, pulling up to Paris Fashion Week in a whole damn Boeing 747. Yeah, a jumbo jet, allegedly gifted by Adidas, kitted out like a flying Yeezy store/apartment, multiple bedrooms, a lounge for small concerts, walk-in closets for neutral-toned hoodies. It was less a plane, more a small airborne country. Seriously. The problem, like many things Kanye, its status became fluid. After Adidas imploded, so did the keys to the big bird. Apparently, that 747 got repossessed or just vanished. Since then, he's on chartered jets. Still private, but not that personal jumbo flex. Great taste, S++ tier moment with the 747, but consistency and current ownership are key. C tier for now. Great vision, questionable flight plan stability. Wild card, LeBron James, the King's chartered jet. King James. LeBron doesn't technically own a G650, but let's be clear, the guy flies like he owns the sky and the company making the planes thanks to his NetJets hookup. Think an entire fleet at your beck and call without maintenance headaches. Smart money, King. When LeBron needs to get from LA to Akron, a top-tier jet is just a call away. Gulfstreams, Bombardiers, the works, all decked out. His personal chef often travels. His media team preps content while Bronny and Bryce do homework or scout NIL deals. It's a flying family office, a mobile command center for brand LeBron, access over ownership, a different kind of flex, wild card because he plays by his own rules, flying higher than 99.9% of the planet. This was jet black luxury. If your mind ain't blown, check your pulse. Smash that like, comment who you think has the ultimate sky whip, and for the love of all that is a fly, subscribe before you miss our next drop on Locked Up 10 Stupidly Expensive Things Diddy Owns that are collecting dust. Trust me, it's deeper than you think. Until next time, move smart, flex quiet, stay legendary.